What's up, everybody? Now, listen to me. You are going to be sipping some steaming hot tea. And I want to give a shout out to my subscribers that helped me put this story together. Okay. So, I recently released a video on who is the blurred image of the girl. And I gave y'all a link to Tasha K's video where one of the other people who live with R. Kelly said that she's referred to in the house as Big Mama. So people are in my comment section telling me who this girl is, saying they got pictures of her and really telling me who she is. So I was able to put together a story by just doing my general research after I got her name. So her name is Reshonda Landfair, okay? And this is public record. This is not a secret. You can look at other YouTube videos that have her name in it. Her name is Reshonda Landfair, aka Shorty Edwards, okay? Now, this is the deal. Her parents settled for $250,000 after the sex tape was released and went to trial. The reason, allegedly, that they were not at the trial date is because they were too busy vacationing in Europe. Okay? They didn't testify. He was charged with 14 counts of child pornography, and all the parents had to say was, that ain't my daughter. That ain't her. That ain't her. So let's establish the fact that her parents didn't care about her, because if they did, y'all, let's just move on. Now, Reshonda Shorty Edwards was in the group For the Cause. Now, this was a group that didn't really take off like R. Kelly thought so, okay? But he signed this group, and they had, I think it was one hit called Stand By Me. Darling, darling, stand by me. Come on and stand by me. Child, what in the Sam Hill? Now listen to me, y'all. As you can clearly see, Shorty, which was her name in the group, which was her stage name, has the same exact hairstyle from this daggone picture and the picture on the documentary series where her picture was blurred out. Okay, so her money grubbing family was too busy thinking about how they were going to be so rich and famous that they didn't even care if R. Kelly had his way with their daughter. Let me tell you how this shit ain't worth it. They didn't even pop off, okay? Doing cover songs like this, they didn't even pop off. R. Kelly could have wrote them a hit, but he didn't want to because he was too busy sticking his peen wherever it landed, okay? Sparkle's up here crying and saying that she should have never introduced her niece to R. Kelly, but at the time, she thought that they was going to pop off because she's like the female version of Bow Wow. She even looks like the female version of Bow Wow. Sparkle, I don't buy it. You know this man's reputation with young artists. Come on. Why would you even think? You spend enough time around this man to know. But let's get back to Shorty's story. The most that you guys need to know is that she still lives in the house with him. She's Big Mama, and she teaches all the girls in the house how to please daddy the way he likes it, because he's been knocking her down since she was 12 years old, so of course she knows. According to a source that I'm not gonna, talk about, but according to a source, Shorty has never ever had a real life. Sometimes she travels with R. Kelly, sometimes she doesn't. Sometimes she sees her family, sometimes she doesn't. As far as friends, she is not allowed to communicate with anybody except the girls in the house when R. Kelly gives her permission to, aka when R. Kelly wants her to train these girls in the way that he likes it. Other than that, she is secluded to her room, and every once in a while she will go to a concert. As you can see in this picture, she's a little older and at a concert. The source claims that every once in a while she will go to a concert. She's been on a strict diet to stay slim her entire life because R. Kelly allegedly and supposedly likes his girls slim, not necessarily young. And I've heard this before from somebody else, so I don't think that this source is lying to me. R. Kelly likes his girls slim, so she's been on this strict diet ever since she was 12 years old, okay? According to this source, this woman does not have a high school diploma. She's never had employment. Basically, she's never had a real life, and that shit hurts. I feel so bad for her. She's never experienced anything. She's never experienced friends, boyfriends, high school crushes, dances, proms, whatever. She's never experienced anything because ever since the trial was over, she has been in the custody of R. Kelly, and her dad still plays guitar for R. Kelly to this day. To this day.
And to this day. To this day. To this day.
I cannot fathom. This girl is so brainwashed and warped because she's never known a world or a life or a man outside of R. Kelly. She's probably going to die still serving this man. And it's all her parents' fault. Can you even imagine? But y'all, thank you for the tea. Thank you for telling me to investigate this more. And that is